That's something else I want to touch on too. I was really surprised, as you know, I haven't been in Quadrotech very long. I was very surprised when I got here to find out how much of our business revolves around providing migration as a service. To me, as a customer, when I put on my exchange administrator hat, I love the idea that I'm going to get people who have done it before. Right? The first time I do a migration, I don't want it to be the first time I'm doing a migration, and
Exactly, and there's no point learning a whole new skill set for something you're only going to do once. Right. We're very good at that. We've done it a lot of times. We know how to do it in the shortest possible time with the greatest impact. We have what we call a fixed price, fixed outcome approach to our migrations. So it doesn't matter if it takes a week, a year. We work to your timeline. We try and get it done in the way that you want it to get done. And if it takes an extra couple of weeks, we don't charge you more for that.
I like that. I wish my auto mechanic did that, or my airplane mechanic for that matter. So we've talked about upgrading PSTs and what that means. We've talked about the necessity to have as seamless as possible a migration experience with live access to your email instead of having to wait for the truck. What other kinds of problems do you see customers coming to us with on the email migration front? What other challenges are they facing now?
I think the biggest problem that we see is when people want to migrate multiple different ways in the same sort of time. For an example, if I want to move someone's mailbox from an on-premises Exchange server into Office 365, but they also have an email archive, we want to migrate that stuff together. And so we have a lot of different products that solve different types of the email migration problem, but they all talk to each other. So we can orchestrate a whole organization's move to be as seamless as possible and consistent as well. I think that's one of the things that we really do well is, look, your email's here, 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 and here. We're going to get it all into one place at the same time.
And we're able to phase that based on what your business requirements are. So for example, if the first thing you want to do is make sure that all your PSTs are under control because you have an upcoming audit or there's some other business event that's driving that, we can do that. If you just want to pick an individual group of users and move all their stuff at once and then pick a different group, we can do that. We have a great deal of flexibility thanks to our orchestration architecture.
Absolutely, and we're using different products as well. We have the radar reporting to make sure that when we do a cloud-to-cloud migration, for example, that we move the right users at the right time, people who have the same shared mailbox. We move all them at the same time so that they all come as one big clump rather than one person gets left behind and then can't access or be productive in that workplace.
It's pretty amazing when you think about how little progress Microsoft has made in handling shared mailboxes, delegate scenarios, given that those have been problems since we first got the ability to move mailboxes 16, 17 years ago.
And they have made promises that they are fixing that in the future, but people need to move now, and we're already here.
So Alan and I have been talking about email migration, and if you'd like to learn more about our email migration service offerings or our migration products, drop by our website at www.quadrotech-it.com. Thanks.